Bienvenidos al Castillo de San Marcos. Welcome to the Castillo de San Marcos, part of your National Park Service and the oldest masonry fortification in the continental United States. Today we're going to show you the musket drill of 1740. Now the weapons we're going to fire are flintlock muskets. We have three different types here. We have the Spanish gun, the Catalan musket, or the escopeta, the heavy escopeta. Warren in the middle has the short version. That was the carbine that would be used on horseback or on shipboard. Richard on the left has the French gun, known as the Charleville. And Marty on the right has the British Brown Bess. Now you say, this is a Spanish war, why do we have French and British muskets here? Well, this was a good firing gun, but then the Spanish tried to improve upon it. They tried to make it look more like the French and the British gun. What they did a terrible job. So they said, let's trade with the French, our buddies by now, and we got the French Charleville from them. And we wanted to trade with the British, but they were the enemy. So how do you get something from the enemy? You have to have something they want. Well, the British had something we didn't want. And that was
just kill them.
Scurvy makes your teeth fall out. And if your teeth fall out, you can't tear the cartridge to fire your musket. So, by trading citrus fruits, which grew well down here in Florida, for the brown bass from up there in Virginia, both sides were happy. The British kept the teeth in their mouth when they could shoot at the Spanish. The Spanish had a gun that worked and they could shoot back at the British. Well, the way these weapons were fired, the soldiers were trained to fire them 3 times in a minute. So, in order to do that, they had to be trained over and over again. But the tactics they used were different than we do today. Today, it's a lot different. But back then, they stood right out there like, look at all these people all in a row. Even one over there on the wall that shouldn't be there. 2 of them. Please don't sit on the wall. Anyway, you might have 250 people all in a line, all told to fire at the same time. And you're only maybe 50 yards from the enemy because these guns were very inaccurate. They were smooth bores. So 50 yards apart, you fire one time, you have to reload. And it took 20 seconds to reload to fire again. Well, you might be reloading, but the line behind you would march through, and they would fire. And then the line behind them would march through, and they would fire. By then you're reloaded,